Greetings from home. Each and every one of you has spent a very long time before you came here, before you ever incarnated into this beautiful physical bubble of biology that you hold. You spent a huge amount of energy scripting your game. It is what we call the first stage of life. And in the first stage of life, you bring in spiritual family from all of your previous experiences. Those that know you the best. Those that know your soul, your core personality. And you bring them all together in a great hall and you script your game. And you think of all the possibilities that you can do. And you say, we were going to do this and we will meet here when we are 32 and you are 31. We will connect here. And if we don't do that, we'll miss each other here. We'll have another 2 chances to reconnect later on. And you put in all the backup plans that you have in order for you to fulfill the most things that are most important to you. They allow you to script and be in charge of your game before you even come in. But then, even with the master script in place, with all the possibilities already laid out, you come in, you put on the veil, and you forget about all the planning. And you come into this game of free choice, and you even forget that there is a script. And you come in and you work with these items and you do the best that you can to go through life. And sometimes life is a struggle. Sometimes life is not easy. Sometimes you feel like you're dragging a physical body through lifetime with you. Sometimes it can be a challenge because you forget that you are the spirit pretending to be a human. We are here to remind you of that this day. But on top of that, there's another phenomena that happens quite often that we would like to speak of even more than before. And that's when you look at someone and you see someone in your field and you make a connection and you look at them and they look at you and you immediately know their soul. You know everything about them. You know every part of who they are. And in most cases, you know more about them than they know about themselves. Well, yes, you would think that this is a time that they were part of your spiritual family or that they were part of your past incarnations and that you two had a previous lifetime together where you did something and all of a sudden you spotted each other. That is a part of it. But there is much more than that. There are more times that these things are activating on your planet than ever before. And we tell you it will be confusing at best. Because you are not accustomed to looking somewhere. You are accustomed to building a life together. Sometimes with a partner. Sometimes with a white house and a picket fence that goes around and a cat and a dog and 2.3 children. I hate it when that happens. But the truth of the matter is, when you step out of that belief system, you start connecting to people in ways that you never thought were possible. And you know that there's an attraction, but you're afraid to experience it sometimes because you don't know where it's going. We tell you these are people that you have established connections to timeless love with. And yes, has it happened in previous lifetimes? Yes. But it's also happened in concurrent lifetimes that are going on simultaneously. For if you have a soul that is going in 11 dimensions of time and space, and you are another soul that is actually going in 11 dimensions of time and space, and both of you have a singular point of perception, it is possible for you two to actually achieve a level of timeless love in one of those 11 timelines. When that happens, it activates in all the others at the same time. That's when you're standing in line at the grocery store and you look over and you see someone who makes your heart race and you do not know why. Many times it is an activation. Many times you have known this person for a very long time and you've never seen that in them. You've never seen that this is a possibility or that you ever had an attraction to them in that way. And all of a sudden it changes. It is because in one of your 11 dimensions of time and space, you have achieved a state of timeless love. So we wish to speak of timeless love today as well, for we will speak of this quite a lot in the future. The reason we have not spoken of it before is because humanity has not reached a level of the collective vibration to where it could truly be heard and understood. But now it's changing. Now you're stepping into the future. You're stepping into your own creative abilities. As you move from a field of duality into a field of triality, new possibilities are here. You will be confused by many of them because they do not fit the standards that you are so accustomed to. But we tell you that if you simply honor them, you look at them, and you allow yourself to experience what is there. We tell you that some of the greatness and possibilities. For the interesting part is that if you have 11 dimensions of time and space and you connect with another person and you work very hard on that love and you build that love to a point where you activate timeless love within a singular lifetime, it immediately shoots between all the other 11 dimensions of time and space. And every one of them starts pulling them in, and all of a sudden you meet this person, the same person who you have connected with over here. That does not mean that you need to have a love connection with each one of them in each dimension of time and space. For the truth of the matter is, that is not possible to do. Your physical bubble of biology is only capable of holding a certain amount of love. What you are doing as humans evolving on this planet is to stretch that amount. You are now adapting your physical bubbles of biology to hold more love than ever was thought possible.